We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder Andrew Toles.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So we got him swinging. Andrew Toles becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Cameron Maybin is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Weather not much of an issue tonight, a mild 65 degrees here at game time. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
And leading off with a halo. Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
A high fastball is in there, and Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Striding in, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Albert now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says, I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The next 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bregman is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Dozier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready now, Adam Jones. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play.
Catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Here's Caleb Coward. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 9. Yasmani.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1-2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Slapped hard the opposite way. Young is there, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Andrew Tolles, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. Settling in now, Eric Young Jr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over. First offering on its way. Now a flare out to left center. Tolles comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A look at Young, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Throw over to first. Runners on first with 1 down. Running is Young. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now a pickoff play at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, Albert Pujols, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maben ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maben. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Good waist pitch, 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2 and 2.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Paul Goldschmidt is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Mike Moustakas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1 and 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2 and 1. Late that time for a strike. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number. Digging in now, Logan Forsythe. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Logan Forsythe.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues. Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1 and 2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Blake Swihart. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Quintana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maben racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Second baseman Brian Dozier.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adam Jones is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Young going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. On his way to third is Jones. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So he sets him down swinging. Yasmani Grandal goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Line to the right side. Young is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Digging in the switch hitter, Caleb Cowart. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Caleb
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Chasing after it is Maben.
And that's the first out of the inning.
The
Here's
right
Eric Young
fielder,
Jr.
number
now.
8, Eric Young Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's Brett Gardner now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Brett Gardner.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready for another chance? Andrew Tolles, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Ready once again, Cameron Maben. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Young sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted the other way out to left center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ground ball left side. And on one pitch, he's retired. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Maben. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Waiting on it is Toles. 2 gone. Settling in now, Blake Swihart. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Maben is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier is hoping to avoid the hat trick.
Brian Dozier.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This pitch is popped up. Pujols is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Up next for the
Here's
Angels,
Caleb Cowart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Eduardo Escobar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Striding in, Eric Young Jr. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And he's retired here, 1 away. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Up next for the
Here's
Angels,
Brett Gardner now. No hits in 3. Tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, this is one of those situations. You don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That's lifted the other way out to left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Throw won't get him. Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ross Stripling takes over pitching duties. Looking.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 60.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Right field. Puig on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Taylor. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's got a hit in 3.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Andrew Heaney.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 strike to Pujols. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit on the ground out to short. Taylor's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2-for-4 for the game. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Toll's in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Now Maben gets it in here off the wall. And the runner from first comes around to score. Eduardo Escobar standing in. A base hit in his first trip.
Eduardo Escobar.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Eric Young Jr.
From the stretch. Down the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, Cameron Maben. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left side. Simmons with the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. 0-for-3 with a couple of Bud Norris takes the mound here. Not a save.
Number 20, Bud Norris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sinking liner toward left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well. Here's Brian Dozier now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. The win would be credited to Ricky Nolasco, barring any late turnaround. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
Our final line score.
are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. In now, Jonathan Villar, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 5.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Eric Timms. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
And leading off for the Halo, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Just got a piece to the right side. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Ball 2 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
In is Curtis Granderson.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So striding forward now, Stephen Vogt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Batting sixth.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Chris Colabello. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsythe will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mike Trout becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Albert Pujols comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, and that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle, and he is out on the tag. On to first, and that's 2 innings. And now at the plate, Brett Phillips. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Brett Phillips.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Now a move over to first. And he's back easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit down the third baseline. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Perez moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Caleb Coward.
Designated hitter, Caleb Coward.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Striding in once again, Eric Timms. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Eric Timms.
First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that's in there. Base hit. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at third. Digging in to try it again, Chris Colabello comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Phillips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Granderson is there to put it away, and finally digging in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Perez. One down. One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. 1-2, here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Number 14,
ready for another shot now.
Perez.
Houston Street is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Houston Street.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe's able to get there in time to first, and there are 2 away. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll put the... Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, number 27.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 1-2, here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Number 5. Albert Pujols.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. VR ranging up the middle on to first, and there were two down. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And that's taken for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Phillips. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Caleb Coward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in to try it again. Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. VR ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Colabello comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Striding in once again, Brett Phillips. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
Andrew Heaney will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
28. Andrew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
The right fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols, saves an error. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Brett
into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Smoke toward third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Phillips. And the inning is over. Digging in once again, Eric Timms. No hits in 3 tries. So far, he's
Eric Timms.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson is under it. He's got it one away. In now, Ryan Braun. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Jeremy Jeffress will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And Trout has himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's Albert now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Albert.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And now a swing and a miss by Pujols as they punch him out, and that's a big out number 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here's another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Colabello. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Third base, number 13, Chris Colabello.
Jesse Chavez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning.
Number 40, Jesse Chavez.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Brett Phillips. Into the windup and the pitch. hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Swinging a soft liner, and that is into right field, a base hit. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe dives and makes the stop. He's out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Phillips is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Here's Caleb Coward. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This one's flared toward left center. Arcia into shallow left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Logan Forsythe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Braun is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, left fielder, number 97.
Back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andrelton Simmons. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. Hey, you're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
One out, nobody on. Curveball that time, not even close. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Under it is Kane, and there are two away now. Standing in, Curtis Granderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Settling in now, Mike Trout. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Granderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw. Throw to first. Not in time as the run is across to score. Here's Albert now. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Trey Turner. This
ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trey Turner is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Granderson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in, Lorenzo Cain. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Forsythe is there for it, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Logan Forsythe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw into second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now at the plate, number 21. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Well, for Forsythe, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Sano is under it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brett Gardner.
Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. In to score, the runner from second, Gardner, rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now. Digging in to try it again, Curtis Granderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses for ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Now batting, Christian Yelich. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. The runner scores from second. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-2 contest. The pitcher, Brandon McCarthy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Granderson will make the catch and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
And Trout has himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up. On the ground to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. In now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
DJ LeMahieu.
Into the windup and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Granderson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box, Miguel Sano. He reached on a single in his first. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. In the dirt here, throw over to third here, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are. Two gone. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Boy, that was an ugly swing. He clearly was not looking for that pitch.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now to the plate, number 21 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
But taking in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Christian
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he's retired, 1 away. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Granderson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out.
In is Curtis Granderson.
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Ground ball right side. And he is out on the tag. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is there, and on 1 pitch, Trout is retired. Here's Albert now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Brandon McCarthy. He'll lead things off as we begin.
Catcher, Brandon McCarthy.
Robbie Grossman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30. Robbie Grossman.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready once again, Trey Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him.
Trey Turner.
Jesse Chavez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command.
And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Lorenzo Cain. He doubled earlier and carried. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. In to score, the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Blake Parker is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. First offering on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-1 now to Cespedes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Granderson is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-3 game. Here's Miguel Sano. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Hit out toward second. Played on the backhand. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 87.
Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping up to the plate, Carl Edwards Jr. He's getting his first plate appearance.
Edwards Jr.
Alex Avila will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13. Alex Avila.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Craig Gentry will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right. Granderson is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. Koji Uehara is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning
number 19.
Striding into the box, Blake Parker. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Eduardo Escobar. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he got him. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way out in front. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here's the first pitch to him. Andrelton Simmons is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yusmero Petit gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 52.
Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Here's Miguel Sano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Forsythe onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hector Rondon has been summoned from it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Hector Rondon.
Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk. Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts in is Christian Yelich. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder Christian
into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone. After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. you still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. That's ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The pitcher, number 56.
Striding in, Hector Rondon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th.
Number 16.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Trey Turner will be next. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Granderson, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a flare out toward right center. Trout coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. In now, Trey Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Mike Morin is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And that's by him. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Gardner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. Bregman has it on to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to...
Chicago Cubs.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it. There's 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. So digging in now, Mike Morin. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Eric Young Jr. will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a ball 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but This hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brandon McCarthy. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jesse Chavez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.